Hey everybody, okay, for our activities today, we're going to focus on plants. Now, I mailed everybody some lima beans, some dried lima beans, and hopefully they got to your house. I know a couple people said they got them that I had asked for them to let me know. If you didn't, they should come today. So check your mailbox, okay? So you can do this activity when you get them. But first we're going to do a little song first that is the parts of the plant. And you know the song, head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. We're going to change it. We're going to do the same one, but instead we're going to go flower, stem, leaves, and roots, because those are the four main parts of a plant, okay? So flower, stem, leaves, and roots, which really it should be leaves and stems switch around, but that's okay. We'll go with the way that it's written, okay? So we're going to pretend like we are the plant, okay? So we're going to point flower, stem, leaves, and roots. Point to your feet. Leaves and roots, because the roots, of course, are the bottom. Flower, stem, leaves, and roots. Leaves and roots. It takes air and sun and water and soil. Flower, stem, leaves, and roots. Leaves and roots. Okay? We can do it faster. Miss Mappus won't be ready. Maybe we'll do it a couple times this week and I'll get better at it. All right? So in the middle part, it takes air and sun and water and soil. Those are four things all plants need to be able to grow, okay? All right, so let's try it again. All right, ready? We'll try it. Do it with me, all right? Flower, stem, leaves, and roots. Leaves and roots. Flower, stem, leaves, and roots. Leaves and roots. It takes air and sun and water and soil. Flower, stem, leaves, and roots. Leaves and roots. Keep working on that, okay? Okay, so here are my dried lima beans. And I sent you 4 so we could do a little something with each of them. And this is something we're going to put up in the window, and then we're going to check it in a week from now at our class Zoom meeting and see how each of our seeds did, because I've done this many times and some of them work, some of them don't. So that's why I wanted to do more than one. All right, so first of all, we're going to talk about the parts of a seed, okay? Because this is a seed. A lima bean is a seed. And this whole part around it is what's called the seed coat. Okay, so all this white that you see is a seed coat. And that's what we're going to have to, like, I found one that in there that was missing part of the seed. So you can see the seed coat there. What does a coat do in the wintertime? It protects you from the weather. And what do you think a coat does on the seed? It protects it, okay? So that way nothing gets messed up, okay? Except for something like this. So that happens sometimes. All right, I'm going to show you a picture that I found, and here you go. It's a fancy word, dicot seed. That's what we're working on. But over here you can see the inside of it, and it has the seed coat. Theirs is a brown one, okay? Inside here, okay, and that's what we're going to look at, is all food storage. That's what feeds the plant while it's underground, okay? So remember that when the leaves are out, the sun is what makes the leaves change the sun into food for the plant. But when it's a seed, it has to have some food for it to be able to grow. And then it has a little tiny plant in there, okay, in each of the seeds that we start with, okay? And the tiny plant, now there's not going to be leaves that we're going to see yet, but this little bitty thing here is a little baby plant. And that's what we're going to see if we can see that. All right, so what you're going to do is you are going to take one of them, all right, we have 4 just in case these get messed up. You're just going to take one of them. And what I want you to do is to pick apart, and I'm going to change my camera here in just a second, take the seed coat off of there. And it's kind of hard to do. You really have to get your fingernails in it. But you see, Miss Mappus has her fingernails all chopped off, and I could still do it. All right, so I'm going to switch this around. Okay, so trying to show here. So I'm going to take it, I keep popping it out of my fingers, and I'm just going to start scraping it kind of in the middle there and getting little bits off. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it. You see I already made a little hole there? All right, now, I'm going to try to put this on the ground so it doesn't get on my carpet. This is something that takes a while. Don't get upset if you're sitting here and 2 minutes later you're bored. We would do this during our science time and take the whole time to get our seeds ready. Okay, so be patient. And you're just going to pick this off. Let me see if I can show it to you again, because this one's coming off pretty good. See there? Okay, so we're going to take the seed coat off of that. Okay, now I've already done one, okay, so I'm going to show you. So this is the inside of it. So I was able to split it in half, and that's what I want you to do, okay? Oh yeah, this is much better. So here are the two parts because I was able to split this. And you see that little bitty thing right there? Remember up here? That's the tiny plant. So that's the part that's going to grow. Now it's not going to, there we go. All right, so what we're going to do is you will need a paper towel for this. So I hope you have one, okay? We're not going to put them in dirt or anything. We are going to grow them in a plastic bag. So what I did was I took a paper towel and I wet it. Now you notice here, see how it's not dripping? I squeezed it out and that's fine. So I'm going to open it up. And then I'm going to wrap it, I'm going to double it up here. I'll show you. It's hard to do this with one hand, and one hand is in my brace today. Okay, so I'm going to lay it there. Now this one's damp, okay? And then I'm going to take the two parts of the seed and put them in there, okay? And I'm also going to take one other seed that still is all together, and I'm also going to put that in there. And then I'm simply going to wrap it up. Now watch, I'm going to cover it up completely with it. All right, so I fold it over and fold it up, and then it has water on it, okay? All right. So then what I'm gonna do, you're gonna need a little baggie, okay? And if you don't have one that zips, you can always just, staple it, tape it, whatever. And you're simply gonna take it and put the wet baggie that has those seeds in it in the bag. And then you're gonna seal it up, okay? Because that'll help it out. Now, there's air in it, so don't worry. Remember we just sang about it that it needed air? And what else did it need? Water, we got it. And soil, not yet, but it will, okay? And we could put these in soil, but we're gonna grow them just at first here to get them started, hopefully. And then we're gonna seal this up. And then we need to find the sunniest window you can find, okay? So for me, right here, this is my bedroom. Now it's getting dark because I'm making this at night. So, but I'm gonna tape it to the window, all right? With some tape that's not gonna mess up the window here. And then I'm going to leave it there. And what I'm going to do is every couple days, just check and make sure, see if it needs some water. If you have a spray bottle, you can do it. You can take it out and wet it, but get mom or dad to help you out with it or somebody, okay? Or just take a little cup and put just a little bit of water in there. Don't want to flood it, okay? We're going to let these sit in the sun, hopefully for about a week, okay? Until next, not this Wednesday Zoom meeting, but the next ones, because it'll take time for that little baby plant to grow. And then we will see whose does the best. It always happens that there's a couple people's seeds that grow really, really well, and there's a couple of people who don't grow at all, but it's fun to be able to look because we get a couple of good ones, all right? So if you have extra seeds and want to do that, a couple of different ones to split them or whatever, you can also get another baggie too, or, mine here, it has enough room. You could put it in there to get all of them going, and hopefully one will grow, okay? So I'm going to tape it up there to the window. You do the same thing, and then we will keep talking plants a little bit more this week. But this is a way, hopefully, we can all see how the seeds grow. So remember, we have the seed coat, the food inside there, and the tiny plant. Those are the parts of the seed. All right. Have fun with this, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.